Okay, so when Ghana's president launched the Year of Return in 2019, hundreds of thousands of African Americans answered the call, seeking healing, identity, and home. Many found peace, purpose, and a new identity here in the motherland. But for some, the journey wasn't so perfect. They faced culture shocks, adjustment struggles, and unexpected realities. In this video, you'll hear directly from African Americans either visiting or living in Ghana, the joy, challenges, and the surprises that no one told them about. So this is the real Ghana experience through the eyes of those who either came visiting or who returned home permanently to the motherland.
So we made it! Yay! I'm in Africa! Accra, Ghana to be exact.
Okay, y'all, imagine flying all the way to Ghana and not getting your hair done. Girl, be serious. That could never be me. Like, why would I even do that to myself? Then my friend sent me an IG handle and was like, try this guy. I clicked that link and whew, the work was crisp. The part looked clean and immaculate. I DM'd him and guess what? He had an opening that same day. Y'all already know I threw on my outfit and ran. I was nervous but hopeful, and let me tell you, he ate that up. Not only was he sweet, neat, and professional, but baby, these braids, 10 out of 10 out of 10. No crumbs. This was hands down the best braid job I've ever had, and the price was very reasonable. So yeah.
We are loving the excitement already. Whilst we do that,
why Ghana?
Because I've never been here before. I've heard a lot about it. I've had several friends that came here, so I wanted to come and see for myself. And I recommend anybody who's trying to figure out where they want a vacation, this is the place. Ghana. It's beautiful. I love it.
The people?
Nice, friendly, very nice people.
The food?
Oh my God. Let me tell you, people were saying, watch out for the food, you're gonna get sick. Everything was perfect.
Which is your favorite?
That's kind of hard to say, but I'm gonna say the grilled shrimp that we had. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
The grilled shrimp.
With what?
Oh, we had the jollof, we had plantains, and we had very good drinks, non-alcohol, tropical drinks. Everything was delicious, yeah.
Oh, okay, great. What is your favorite spot upon all the places you visited?
Okay, so I have been to a couple of places internationally, and everybody knows Vegas is right here with me. But Ghana internationally is up here. Ghana is the place to visit if you're looking for a vacation spot. You won't be disappointed.
For the first visit to Ghana, the things that you want to try and accomplish, be prepared to start your days early to get the most of it. So Cape Coast is where the slave dungeons are. That is one full day. You leave at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, you get back 6, 7, knackered, but you would have seen the place where they took a lot of our ancestors from. And it's very, very important, I think, to see. The second place you want to probably go to is Abroad, the botanical gardens. That's in the mountains. So you go there, they've got all these different species of trees and plants. It's a day, half a day or a day trip. It's okay, you know, but at least you would have been able to visit the mountains. And then you want to have a day or two touring Accra. There are certain sites like the Independence Square where our independence was announced, going to the craft market, you know, doing a proper touristy day. That is one day, seeing some of the monuments, Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum where he's buried. That is one full day. So now we've done 3 days. Then you need a day at the beach. There's 2 beaches. One is Labadi Beach, which is like a Sunday, it's insane. And then the other place is called Bojo Beach, B-O-J-O, which is beautiful. And again, you have a day at the beach. You've now done 4 days. Then you need a day of drinking and partying and dancing or doing whatever you want to do to let your hair down and have fun. And that means you're going to a nice restaurant or bar, you know, and there's loads of them. But the one that is brilliant is called Bella Afrique. That is on the Sunday. And, you know, you go there, 6, 7, you set up, you have your drinks, you have something to eat Italian, but you have a great night, you have a fun night. That's 5 days, that's it.
Come with me to Makola Market in Accra, Ghana. This is probably the biggest and most colourful market I have ever visited. Whatever you want to buy, this market sells it. They even had lots of Gucci sandals. I don't know if they were real though, guys, but what do you guys think, real or fake? You can get shoes, jewellery, a new wig, a pair of panties, everything. I had never seen anything like this in my entire life. So much colour and atmosphere. I really had no intention of buying anything. I really just wanted to take a look, but I did end up just getting these cute bracelets just to get something. I think these bracelets literally cost me £1, and that was her first price. If you're a good haggler, you could have probably got it for half of that. This lady was selling freshly made shea butter. Obviously she caught my attention because I'm a shea butter girly. If you love a good market, put Makola Market in Accra on your bucket list now.
So, I just want y'all to see what I'm seeing right here, y'all. This is. I've never. What do I say? What do I say? I'm out in I'm in Motherland National Park with elephants that are just going about their day as I stand here, invading their privacy. But I'm blown away by this. Look at this guy. Look at his tusk. Look at his tusk. Those are so nice. Look at that. Look at that. That is so decent. Wow.
Every black person living should go to Ghana and see them slave castles so you can see what they did to us. You got to see what they did to us. You got to see how they built these dungeons underground and they put these churches on top and they dug holes in the ground to pump the music or what they call their Christianity into the holes while, man, they did. Let me explain something to y'all. They walk them as far as they can first to make them lose weight. They put them in a room, then they cut a door, and after you've been in this room in 2 weeks, they walk you through this door. If you lose the right amount of weight, you fit through the door. If you don't fit through the door, you got to stay in this room right here. Then you're in this room for another week, they make you lose some more weight. Then you fit through another door. If you can't fit through the door, you ain't lost enough weight. You got to go through 4 doors like that before you go through the door of no return.
It's very different. There are certain things and standards that just were not what I was used to, but I got that sorted out, and everyone's been really nice, and I'm just loving the vibe. I love the energy, I love the people and the food. It's super affordable. Just exploring and the adventure has just been amazing. Like, I don't think I'm gonna ever travel with anybody again. I'm kidding, but like, I was super apprehensive about this trip because this is my first major international trip solo, and here it just feels so good to like drop your shoulders, not have to be on high alert all the time, feel safe, feel welcomed, feel accepted, be in every space you go into, everyone looks like you. It's such a great feeling. So yeah.
Black people come to Ghana, you're welcome, you're the return or beyond return. But once we get here, there's no soft landing for us. There's no resources. There's no help. The Office of Diaspora Affairs certainly doesn't do anything to help us. No, yeah, they're not ready. And even as far as like infrastructure wise, like why y'all want us to come put more bodies on these roads that are already, so it was like, no. But I think many of us who are here to help contribute to, I speak for myself, to contribute to the improvement and the development of this country. So I'm committed. I'm here and I'm committed to being a part of the change I want to see, and that's it. But no, they weren't ready. I don't even think they understood what it meant to even tell us to come back here, but we're here.
And so I had an awesome opportunity to come to Ghana last year. I spent 30 days, and in that time, I did it from a non-tourist lens. So I got to live in the local community, I got to experience the power outage, I got to experience the heat, and I got to experience what is life with a slower pace, not having some of the conveniences from a paved road to even ordering like Amazon. But all of that was just like, it felt good to say, this is where I wanted to hit my reset button, and it's the best decision that I made. And so, many of you are also saying, so what are you going to be up to now that you're in Ghana? When I was in the States, at some point, I had over a dozen of rental properties, and I lost all of them. And throughout the years, I was trying to rebuild. It was either too expensive or the inventory was low. It was just really frustrating because I couldn't, achieve or rebuild what I actually lost. But coming to Ghana, I see a clear path. I'm able to rebuild field. I see that I can make an impact, help people with jobs, help people with housing, and to me, that is well worth everything that I went through just to get here. So if you're considering coming to Ghana, the first thing I would tell you to do is come and visit. Don't listen to me and to other people. Like, you need to come here and experience it for yourself. Like, can you deal with the slower pace? Can you deal with the heat? Can you deal with not having some of the conveniences that you're used to? And more importantly, can you come with patience? Because Ghana will test you in many ways when it comes to patience.
I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit robbery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food.
So you've been to pay for this property in October 2022, which was promised to be delivered within 16 weeks, and we're still here in
almost 3 years late.
Almost 3 years late.